All right, Synergy family, welcome to another exciting episode of Synergy Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Alex Zito, and I am here today to talk about the Tennant BioModulator. We're going to get into that in just a second. I have a few quick announcements for all of you. Thank you so much again to all of you who participated in our very first Synergy Autonomic Nervous System Reset Challenge. We had incredible feedback from all of you. You guys played full out. You made the shift. You did it every day. And for those of you who were just dabbling, touching, getting involved a little bit here and there, thank you as well, because any little bit that you do makes a difference. You can start where you are and build that foundation bigger and bigger. We know voltage is the foundation of health, and anything that you can do to get that voltage into your body, be it with the Tennant BioModulator or with high quality water, taking some exercise, whatever the case may be, get that voltage up and you will be that much better for it. And hopefully a lot of you have created that habit now where you're going to do your ANS reset every day, start your day off right, end the day nice and relaxed, have a great sleep, have a great rest of your day as you go, because you got that voltage in and you took your nervous system and you supercharged it. You took it out of fight or flight into that rest and relax, where you're ready to go, where you're ready to recharge, revitalize, and move through your day with purpose and power. So thank you guys so much for that. And so, our specials on the back end of that are still in play. You could still get 20% off of all of our accessory line. You can still get 10% off of our Axiom water products, which are amazing. You can also get a free Axiom water bottle with certain purchases. So call in, email us, contact us to see how you can get those. And we are going to be starting some new promotions as well. We got so much going on. We got Valentine's Day coming up, President's Day. We got Ash Wednesday and Ramadan starting on the same day, 2 weeks from now. So that is all exciting. Middle of February. It's cold in a lot of places. I know it is here in the New York City area, but we have so much heating up for what is coming next. And not only that, but the last announcement that I'm going to make here, because I'm going to do some more on the back end, but the last announcement, which is specific to practitioners and those who are really interested in the analytics side of things, we are so honored to have been chosen to partner with Biotechna. Now, they're a company out of Italy. They are doing some phenomenal things on the analytical side. They have these devices. They all come together. You can use them separately or together, and they have analytics like I've never seen before. And I love learning from these guys. They explain things really, really well, very eloquently, showing you what the devices themselves can do and what it can mean for your practice. And what I love most about it is kind of selfish, but I'm learning from them, but they're also learning from us, because as they're doing it and testing the before and after using the biomodulator, their minds are getting blown too, because they're learning that these shifts can be made where they have not seen them be made with any other devices that they've tested. So they're shocked. I can't wait to release that data for you guys. They've been working hand in hand with us to get that out to you guys as quickly as they can, and do studies and just the before and afters to show you guys the impact. I know our thousands of users over the past 20 years know this firsthand, me being one of them, but to show it in on paper in the data is really, really exciting. And so today, I just want to go over why that is the case, why the biomodulator makes such a big difference when other modalities, even claiming to do similar things, don't make the impact that the biomodulator makes. And what that means for you and your health here in 2026. So I started with the biomodulator. I'm just going to give you a quick history of how I got there. And then over the next 10 minutes, we're going to go over why the biomodulator makes such a big difference, and then next steps from there. And I'll kind of tease a little bit more about what we got going on towards the end of the month and in March as well. So when I first got to the biomodulator, I was a mess. I was in pain for over a decade. It kept getting worse and worse. I couldn't go out and play with my kids. I couldn't even really walk up the stairs, and I was otherwise healthy. None of the biomarkers were off. I was getting diagnosed with this or that, but no one really knew what to do. They were treating, quote unquote, me with the pills, the injections, the physical therapy, all of this stuff. None of it was working, not even moving the needle slightly. I remember taking several courses of steroids and nothing happened. So I was like, listen, I can't live like this anymore. I'm going to put my attention on finding something that is actually going to work. And that is when I met Scott Tennant, and he said those famous words to me, which is, I help people when no one else can. And thankfully, I took him up on that offer, because it completely changed my life, as it has done for so many celebrities, practitioners, clinics, you name it. Thousands of people over the past 20 years have had their life changed via this technology. And I'll be honest, when I first saw it, I was like, really, this is what is going to help me, when all of these other big contraptions and fancy sounding and looking things failed to do it for me, but it really did. And the reason is manyfold. But let's start from the basics. This device may look simple. It may look just regular. It fits in your pocket. It's tiny. It has some weight to it. There is a lot in here, but it doesn't look like much on the surface. But what is inside it and what it does on your body is what makes all the difference. And I'm an engineer. I have an engineering degree. I've been on Wall Street for many years as an economist. I've been digging into data my entire career. And I love to geek out with the engineers who created this, because they show me stuff just like the Biotechna guys that is blowing my mind. And I'm pushing and prodding them. I'm trying to get them to release some of this to you guys, so you can see on paper, again, the difference that this thing makes on your skin versus some other competitive products that claim the same thing. Some of them are even in the same category in terms of price and all of that the biomodulator is, but they cannot deliver when it comes to the actual therapy. And I want to show you guys exactly why, but let me walk you through it before I get in trouble from our manufacturer. But as soon as I can get anything out to you guys, I will. And that will back up everything that we've been saying for so long about how this thing works. Now, what the main technology that is in here is the frequency sets, and the delivery of those frequencies is very unique. It uses what's known as a biphasic sine wave. A sine wave is curved at the top and bottom. Biphasic means it goes above and below the 0 point, and it stays relatively balanced as it delivers the frequencies into your body. Other devices that look just like this, say, for example, a typical TENS unit, which you can get for $30, $40 on Amazon, they claim to send frequency into your body as well. What they use is a square wave. A square wave is digital. It's easy for a computer chip, ones and zeros, either on or off, to transmit into your body. It has sharp edges and corners, and is designed to be disruptive into the system to stop the pain signal from going from where it is to the brain so that you feel better in that moment while it's on you. The problem is your body cannot integrate that in any way. It says, what is this foreign signal? Let's try to bypass that. It's annoying me. Yes, the pain is gone for very, very slight bursts, but it still is a problem. You're not getting to the root cause of why you're in pain. So you need to crank that thing up because your body's still trying to send that pain signal. That pain is not a bad thing. It's telling your body, hey, look, it's telling your brain, there is a problem here. Please address it. If you're just trying to block that signal, then you're not addressing the reason that it's in pain. And so it's going to keep trying to send that signal. Hey, look, I'm still in pain. Even though this thing is buzzing at me, I still need help. And so you have to crank it all the way up to max. I've done this many, many times, all the way to the top. It's buzzing. And then after a couple of minutes, it's like nothing's there. It's still painful. It's buzzing a little bit, but I still have not addressed the root cause. This gets to root cause by sending that sine wave. That sine wave is very hard for a computer to send, but it's very natural for your body. It's what your cells use to communicate with each other. They use that curved signal because it's natural, it's organic, and that is what this is replicating. And so it gets in, instead of trying to block the pain, it tells your cells, hey, look, let's get you the energy that you need to address that root cause. And then the pain goes away, not as a result of the signal being cut off, but as a result of your cells now having that voltage to properly send signals back and forth and say, hey, okay, guys, now we can all mobilize and address what is going on here. We can relax that muscle tension. We can get new resources into this particular area because that's where they're needed most, instead of staying all clenched up and not being able to address that pain spot. So that is the first thing. That is the heart of it, is the waveform that is used to deliver the frequencies. The frequency set that is in these devices also matters quite a bit. These have been tested over and over the past 20 plus years to be the best in the industry. These are proprietary frequency sets. It's not just one frequency coming at you. It is a lot of the modes in these devices cycle through many different frequencies, all in the same mode. So you start low frequency, you go up high frequency, it blinks at you, it does all kinds of different things that have been designed to relax the pain away, to stimulate the area, to do whatever is necessary for what malady you're facing. And those are all listed. When you get a device, you can either see those in our education portal, or you should get a list of the frequency sets in your specific device. This happens to be the professional model, which has our broadest frequency range, the broadest, in fact, that I know of in the industry, all the way from 0.5 hertz to 2500 hertz, which is massive for a device like this. And it has millions and millions of custom options. You can really dial it in if you know what you're doing. If not, you just look at the frequency list and the mode list and say, oh, I'm feeling it's just general malaise. Let me do VA step because that has a super huge frequency range and I just want to soak my body in all of those. Or I'm really dealing with a very specific pain. Let's go to 10.8 because that is really going to get deep into there. Or something like I need some more energy. Let's do solfeggio because that has been shown to boost your energy in the moment and far beyond that. So we got the biphasic sine wave, we have the frequency sets, and it is not a one-way conversation. That is the third step here. It is a two-way conversation with your body. When you get it onto your skin, it is sensing in real time what your body needs at that location and adjusting that output based on what it's getting. It uses a cybernetic loop, physics principles, to adjust thousands of times per second to give that area only what it needs. That is very important because I could have all the best stuff in here that's sending it out. But if your cells are even slightly too agitated because of what is being sent to it, it's not going to absorb properly. This makes sure that the signal that is being sent is what your cells can actually use and absorb at that location so that they get charged, so that they are healthier as a result of the therapy. And that is a major piece of what makes this so effective. It's not just sending that dumb signal out like so many other devices. It is talking to your body and really getting in there, making sure that the therapy on second 1 is the same as second 101. Because it's constantly adjusting. It's not letting it get too much. It's not letting it drop too little. It's making sure the entire therapy is absorbable for your body and really can get into what you need. And so that is why it's super awesome from that perspective. So you have those three things. You have the sine wave, the frequency sets, and the two-way conversation that really make a huge difference. And if you are somebody that is just coming to the biomodulator for the first time, what I really love about that combination of factors is that you feel it right away. It's not something that you have to wait and see if it's going to work. Is it not going to work? You feel it as soon as you get it on. We've had people in severe states where 10 seconds after this gets on them and we are either resetting their nervous system or addressing the pain spot, they calm down like nothing has ever happened. And this, in one case, they had tried several different modalities before getting to the biomodulator. It was at a conference. They were having a panic attack or some type of attack where they had something come up. They were shaking uncontrollably, and we're like, okay. The conference organizers were like, okay, let's try this. Didn't work. Let's try this. Made it worse. We got to get them to the biomodulator. 10 seconds on the biomodulator, cool as a cucumber, because it listens and adapts and gives your body what it needs in real time. And so those are really the three things that I wanted to hit on today. And other things in the marketplace that claim to do it. Again, talking to the manufacturer, I want to get the data to show you the difference that this makes versus those others, because a lot of times what those others will do, they'll shortcut things. They will they'll make similar claims, or they'll say similar things. And again, I'm not a doctor. We're not a medical office. Please check with a medical professional and do your own homework on anything that any of us say. But a lot of places will say similar things. And when tested for, say, an FDA approval, it's in open air conditions like this. They'll put the electrode on here, and yeah, it'll do similar things to what they're claiming. However, when they get it on the skin, that's when the real magic happens. And that's what our manufacturer is meticulous about. When you get it on the skin, does it do what we are saying it's going to do? Does it still have that same type of waveform? Does it still go through that full frequency set as it is designed to do? Does it still have a talk to your body and adjust in a way that makes it really well absorbed through your body? And they are absolutely nuts about doing that, and that is why over the past 20 years we have gotten the results that we have gotten with this incredible device. And what I would say to you, if you don't have one, if you are already using one, try it on other people, try it on yourself. If you haven't yet experienced this, set up a call with one of our advisors. We can walk you through what it means for your specific situation. We will work with your doctor. We will work with anybody that you trust to be adjunctive to that therapy. Or, I mean, this is a prescription device, right? So if think about it like getting prescribed anything else, if you've been prescribed pills in the past or something that your doctor recommended for you, listen to the doctor. If they prescribe this for you, do what is prescribed. Go home, do your ANS every day, do your spot treatment, what you need, work with your doctor, and then go back 3 weeks like you would have if you took a course of whatever, and see the difference before and after that this thing makes by getting that voltage back into the system. And that is what is really going to make the biggest difference for you. That's what made the biggest difference for me. I saw this thing and I'm like, it looks okay, whatever. But as soon as I got it on me, that's when the magic happened. And like I said, you're going to notice it right away. And it continues to work for hours and hours overnight because of the way that it works. It charges up your cells in that area. If you do the ANS, it charges you up systemically so that you are incorporating all that new energy, especially when you go to sleep. You're going to have an amazing sleep. That is when you're naturally recharging anyway, and allowing all of that new energy to get where it needs to go now that you're in a safe space, so to speak, where your body can revitalize and recharge because of the shift that has been made with this. And the more you use it, it keeps getting better and better. It builds that foundation higher and higher, and you will be in a much better place than before. And this is a boost. This is something that is a physical way to get over that initial hump, because I was stuck so much. I was taking all of the vitamins, I was doing all these things, and none of them were holding because the voltage, that foundation, was not there for the cells to incorporate all of those other amazing things that can be helpful if your body has the proper voltage to integrate them. And that is where this is such an amazing tool. So I hope you learned a lot from this. This is just a sneak preview of what you're going to learn in our broader conferences. Like I said, we have the Biotechna event coming up this Saturday. It's at 10 o'clock Central Time, 11 Eastern. If you want to join in that, we sent an email a couple days ago on that. We'll send another one. But if you have any questions or want the link, please let us know in the comments below, and we will get you those links to sign up for the Biotechna event. That is the analytical tool that we are so excited about. So if you're into the analytics, or you're a practitioner thinking about how this can help supercharge what you're already doing in your clinic, please sign up for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. On February 21st, I'm going to be hosting a sneak preview of our broader Foundation of Health Summit that is coming in March. We're going to have all kinds of emails coming out about these dates. We have a lot of exciting things coming for you guys, because we want 2026 to be your best year yet. We want to get that voltage back into your body so that you can have that freedom to do all of the amazing things that you want to do here in 2026, unburdened by that pain. It's time now that you let that go, that it's not a permanent state. It's not something that you have to live with long term. Let it go, like I did and thousands of others have over the past 20 years. And we will work with you to continue on that path forward and make 2026 and beyond your best time yet. So we have the 21st, we're doing it at 9 Pacific. So that would be 12 Eastern, 11 Central. We're going to do a short preview of what you can expect in our 2-day event in March, which is March 7th and 8th, that first weekend in March there, which we are going to get really, really hands-on with this. We've never done anything like that before, where we are going to spend an entire day on getting this on your body and showing you really what this can do. We've talked about typical daily practices for maintenance and getting voltage back in, but we haven't really dug deep into I have this terrible shoulder pain all the time. How do I get rid of it? Not just now, but long term. How do I get this knee pain away? I've been having numbness here and there. Whatever you have questions for, we're going to have answers for. And we're going to show you all of the different things that this can do on your body and what it will mean in your practice if you are a clinician and want to supercharge your practice with something that everyone is going to remember. They're going to tell their friends about. They are going to really rave about, and you're not going to get just a couple of clients here and there. You're going to get raving fans that keep coming back for more and tell all their friends about what they just experienced. So that is super, super exciting. We're going to have all kinds of emails. If you're not part of our email list, sign up to get a hold of that. Post a comment if you have any questions about where to sign up, what the links are, the costs of anything. Most of these events, especially the shorter ones, are free. And we have the longer ones, which are paid. But if you have a device, if you've bought one in the past year, those are included in your purchase as well. So please join us in person, online, however you can. Learn all of the tips and tricks that this thing can do. And all of the other things as well. Next week, I'm going to talk more about the biotransducer, because that is the main attachment that goes along with the biomodulator, and get into the science of how that works and how it works in conjunction with this. And if you have the Pro model, what your options are to use it independently as well. I hope you guys had an awesome, awesome time with me. I know I had a lot of fun sharing just about this core product, the original Tennant BioModulator with you. It's changed my life and so many others, and I know it can for you too. Call our advisors and speak with one of them if you have any questions. And I will see you next Wednesday to talk about the biotransducer. Thank you so much, Synergy family. Have a great Wednesday.